It's Michael Weiss, the founder of Client Engagement Academy, and welcome to Weiss's Wednesday. Now, today, we have a real special. It is all about digital badges and a viral social loop. Now, I'm going to go fast. I spend usually 1/2 of a day teaching on this. I'm going to give you the Weiss's Wednesday Reader's Digest version, and if you're too young to know what that is, Google it. So, what's a digital badge? Let's start by sharing how they came into formation, and we have to thank Mozilla, who created Firefox, for that. So they recognized a long time ago, half a decade, that the online education business is downright broken. And why is it broken? Is because it's equivalent to the book business, where you can actually buy something, there's no beginning, there's no end, there's no value in actually reading it, and you can't get a return on your investment in time or money. So let's use a quick example. You want to move from a stodgy old coal-producing company to a socially conscious business company. So you figure you might as well go learn up on it before you go to your interview. You go to a bookstore, you read 3 books on socially conscious business, you go to the interviewee says, hello, what do you know about socially conscious business? I read 3 books. Next, they punch you out the door. So you're like, oh wow, I better go in a little deeper and go look at some courses online. So I go and I buy a course online from Joe Schmo A, Joe Schmo B, Joe Schmo 3. And then I go back in, knock, 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 come on in. Well, what do you know about socially conscious business? I took some courses online. Show me. Well, let's just look at this website. That and a quarter will allow you to make a phone call at a phone booth. Next. Now, this time, you say, I have to be able to memorialize my success so that energy, the money, and the time I spend, it's going to get me the job. Well, how does that happen? You find 3 courses on socially conscious business that my company designed with some amazing thought leaders that have a beginning and an end. And when you pass all your quizzes and your final exam, you actually get a digital badge. Now, you do that 3 different times. You go back to the interview. And when you walk in this time, you've got your chest out a little bit. And that person says, well, what do you know? And you say, wait a second. You know, you have LinkedIn, I suppose. Can you pull it up? Let me come around your side of the desk. Is that okay? Oh, yes, that is. Fine. Pull up my LinkedIn. You see this section on LinkedIn just for certifications? Well, what do you see? And the person says, well, I see 3 certifications on social conscious business. Well, let me take out my quarter again, because this quarter and those little things there will get you a phone call, but not a job. You say, hold on a second there, partner. Click that first one. And with that click of that first one, instantaneously, that interviewer is taken to the thought leader's site where your actual diploma is exposed. The digital badge on the site encrypted that says you completed this course on this date with the grade, with your grade, and a congratulations from the owner of the company. And then here's where the magic happens. There's a paragraph that shares your experience. Now, your new skill sets, what you're capable of doing because of the time and money investment you made, and the other box next to that basically states the amount of effort that you put in to attain that certification or that specialty badge. How many hours, how many lessons, how many quizzes, essays, the entire thing. That is the differentiating factor, because then he backs out of that one, clicks the next badge on LinkedIn, and sees, whoa, you took another course, another 10 hours of training with quizzes and experiential exercises and a final exam, backs out one more time, looks at the 3rd one, and before you get back to your seat, you got the job. That is the new world that we are in. Now, there's a lot of other secrets that are happening right now in the know with digital badges that I can't share right now, but digital badges are the future of all employment coming in the next decade or 2. That's how powerful they are going to be. Now, that's digital badges, and with every course, we recommend to our customers they add digital badges. Now, you might be saying, well, I don't have a course that is appropriate for a digital badge. And the answer to that question is, in almost every case so far, we've found a way creatively to attach a badge. It doesn't have to be for a certification. It can be for a small, little course, and they can get a mastery designation or a specialist designation or a level 1 designation or an introductory designation. And this also works perfectly, and this is the secret sauce, in continuity month-to-month-to-month memberships, because the challenge is to actually get people to extend those relationships, and most people have no idea how to do it. And the reality is, if you create milestones based on outcomes that span time, rewarded by digital badges, their eye is on a target of achievement, not what did you do for me this month. So I want to stop right here and now shift to another component, which is the viral social loop, which goes directly and bolts onto the digital badge. Now, we're going to go quick, but let's just connect the dot and put ourselves back in the place of that interview. And the person sitting at that desk who looked at your LinkedIn and saw those 3 digital badges, that person, when they witness something like that, that's an impression. Meaning that they saw the badge 1, badge 2, badge 3. That impression is the magic to the viral social loop. So imagine now that you have 1,000 people in your Facebook community and you attain a milestone and you get a badge and you share it. How many of those people now actually get to see that post on your Facebook group? That's how many impressions are created. So if you had 1,000 people, maybe 50 or 100 would see that badge, the description, and be very curious about what you just achieved. That's how it works today in the social media world. And when they click that badge, guess where they end up? Back at your record, encrypted and shown exactly what you accomplished. And by the way, at the bottom it says if you would like to accomplish the same thing your friend did, click here to learn more. That is the viral social loop. And so as an organization, if you're not using digital badges, you're not getting branded globally in the world as a leader. You're not boxing out your competition. You're not changing people's mindsets when they come in that they want to finish to get a badge. And you certainly aren't getting leads for free and creating this viral social loop. Now, one of the companies that we launched their certification program was Digital Marketer. We launched and built and ran their certification program, all 10 certifications for the first 2 years. Now, I'm going to share a number. The number is way off because this number is a bit old, and I've got permission to share this as well. But the viral social loop, meaning the total number of impressions around the world created by their best customers, sharing those badges on LinkedIn and Facebook and every social media, on their website, on their email signature, is in the millions and millions and millions and over 5 million. I'm not sure if it's over 10 million, but it certainly is well over 5 million, pushing on 10 million global impressions. How expensive is it to go ahead and buy your own traffic on these sources? Now imagine getting it for free with your best customers, putting your brand and their accomplishments on their social media in front of their warm network, sharing their successes about what they accomplished with your program. That's the magic to the viral social loop. That's how you get leads for free and radically improve your profits. That's it for Weiss's Wednesday, and we'll see you on the next one.